We're singing chapter 9. Continue to walk through school. Decided to this place, and I want to say this was thank you. This was the that I was struggling with for some. Luke chapter 9 begins. Seems just repetition. Before I go there, I'll tell you a story. Then I asked this to pray specific prayer. When we listen our letter, write out, speak, because he made intentional plan and pray and the allow into off color for whether you need you might have agenda plan figure. And we had summer tough, especially for Tristan. I don't know what it is people say Asian brings, but it happened. I'm not towards any. And then August always tough because the first September is a weekend top. You have to have money every first month to be that's to be inches, taxes, very things half paid. On for something. The weekend, it's always, this is always the last August that if additional problem have asking gifts. This is Sunday. Always like we have a real offer because holiday and got to stay up with thing. I asked Miller, said round up, but exactly how much money to have day in spring. She made a sheet. Now I'm not panic. We're gonna get this, but I know the number. So I said, for me, close to make this for. Send me a little note, and I'll do this. I probably 2.5 with you in a second about bring 2 times. I don't pay a lot of attention to the offering because not all in we electronic church. That number you don't because gifts now electronic church. So whose companies 30th. That's pretty. Things happen. When 40-44 change, indicator financial. See now my very specifics was Lord 40-30 change. I don't want to borrow my saving. I want to have to make a phone call today and me check. I want to have to check. I want to have to pay on time. I do not do sorts of. We've done this. Try to bill them and see there's my hate a week. Sorts of happen. We get that. Nobody crying because not a woe is me. So I said, Lord, we need 432. We need 434.50. This morning. The offer has the natives in it. It was 42-1 even. I never in third pastor, but I ushered if they without inviting any privacy, just do a count as an offer. It's at $13. First is 30 servant device happen. Carl just thumbed it tonight over 13. I tell you something. God has at the need with him to me. And Pan, I asked 5 at church, join me in about churches feel well. Still led to all means. We're not king. God has been faithful. We've sought Godness to us, and I, in a way you didn't realize it gave it. You were my prayer. So whoever you tonight, you should this morning have been less fulfilled. No, but pray Lord was but need that was addressed. I appreciate the Lord through that. I just dare again sort of pray, saying God's willingness. Came to 9, struggled 9 few verses. It seemed petition is dawned on purpose on purpose. Pastor, why purpose purpose? Well, ask yourself how to learn enough. Learn by repetition. You're younger, last year, the new era, giving a multiplication thing. I had to fill blank multiplication chart. You read the number of the side, numbers at the top to fill those numbers. I was doing my brothers in the grade in kindergarten, and my brother really, because I'm mad. I love nothing. I bring his math work even I was doing it. And kindergarten found out doing my 3rd grade homework. And my mom, I was doing 3rd math work. And probably brother had trouble. I kept math homework. And so changed variably after I found out I was doing work for him. I know something I couldn't undervalue petition. The more you hear truth, you use truth. The more you're just a repetition of it, the more good habits we have, more pattern practice. And the more patterns practice, the greater our style kingdoms. And come to the chapter, and we what's to me first verses, be just kind of petition. I just through the night. And then we did the great you in repetition. There is value petition. Not only is it value petition, I'm repeating myself, but I second group that was few about the verse, think in the middle. So for Luke chapter closed Jared, the woman of blood, then the Bible says that 12 people together, and give them a parent over all, cure disease, send to kingdom and take sick. Now it makes us in the gospel that said, Father, he so have you. And we had that the principle predicate on that. Forget kids were there was Sandy song gift on. I mean, remember the song? Debbie and Whitney at a church, and the kid there, Debbie sleeves, and they was so cute. And he was 5. And I was just cute. He was really to it. Debbie and her Kristen, the others, and Debbie both did catch us a wit about the time. They just about it. She was in, and she would give it all. But it goes on. That's the principle. Notice that they're preaching to God. What does that mean? That we're preaching to God. Simply proclaiming and this understand goodness of it for us. That God chose in Roman history and His King to us. God is telling Jesus to message Jesus Christ wherever we go, often as go. While we are going back to the opal I get at South City, where we went to stones as you go preach. And the stone that lived is as our daily life. Go about the principle of carrying out the unity. Kingdom God brought Jesus. It is responsibility to found whether call reaching a put or a learn or a raw thing or if your day life model a verbal communicate others around you to pass. I'm life's evangelist. I'm just my life. Jesus, there's something in me. Hey, what? Hold up there. Something genius reading it. Our responsibility. Let's see, King God. Now, Jesus was teaching this. He teaches people to he's sick, and I says him for us. Because God, He's eternal souls, and Jesus died literally to keep of a devil. Reality that back in, but Jesus also doesn't just as their full person. If you look at history, they discover that every hospital started Christian people with a statement Christian men. Practically every society was start Christian people. The principle of the whole, I hate the word stick, the entirety of the person. Goals to make a person whole. Most charities that have been found in the United States were started until the 2, 3 distinct Christianity with a distinction in purpose. The person, because Jesus is us to authority and authority over things at the body and deliver spiritual part being well. It's a picture. He chats aside over and over again. Name over things and over these is sadly came to the prayer of God. The whole person here. And I'll be honest with you. The other thing, Baptist particular is not be good at understanding a person here make great and generally listen well to inspiration. whole person needs to be married to. Why the back program? If we see visitors because yes, have we decisions Christ not specifically in our church, but we some people connect and actually tell the story. I think reading tracts of speaker and you go, Mama's, that's a thing. We're close to that. We read the whole person. We're having a party. We'll pass out this. We're out this. Let's go a lot more clothing. We'll give candy for soccer 30 feet. And give them 2 candy for 3 feet in a row. And give them a home spot and catch just as everybody does, doesn't it? We the whole, we might with them steaks and been out last night, but reach takes the other thing about block that I'm about. It's on Saturday the 16th, the 2nd gate. And if the block is going to ticket, read to Sky next Friday. We're going to 40 or work night, Jason. I want those kids. We do it so they skates. I'm home. We share all that. It doesn't ever hear maybe first time. Need to be able to share. Surprise Jesus explorer that he has with he's equipped to preach, share the gospel. So again, he says 3 things. He says, "Think for you need bread. I need 2 cookies for what's she in there in for part. Whether she receive that sick, the very stuff he's test gets. They depend with towns from the gospel and everywhere. Now, and what's he challenged them, missions them. He is them teaching as about remind again going out. Don't take much so that you'll come down. Bond with this. Keep your focus. Now, there is so a Jewish issue we don't grow with because we don't Jewish very well. The rat had a rule that entered a temple, not local synagogues, would come to the temple, that not eating when they would, they wanted to even hearing trap things in the world. Now, the problem with this was because they would all their stuff, they would guard these, they'd go for the wrong son. You understand what he here is? Prince right. It's certain to the kiss and the stuff world that it hears with. There are churches who've stuff over the The Christian narcissist today who's enough of the world for a pattern serve. And it's easy. It's easy. I'm watching your TV. No favorite show, don't see I. You're watching Marmon say world. There's phone commercials telling how desperate you need it. Horrible life is to buy a refrigerator, it's link internet, and give a message while you're home from stock up soda. I mean, you need that. If you've your refrigerator Wi-Fi happy, but bless her. I'm a little my refrigerator test stock up somebody home bothers me a bit. I'm not good at it, but yeah, stop and fuck. Much refrigerator tech, that would be too much. That's what he's get bogged down. And then something weird. If you don't have to stay, not that's the people staying in house time because you've hated, because of your memory is ET people post you, and more time in with more you each there with. It's about your region when you live, you shall eat. That again is a thing. As they leave the country, they had to buy foot or on something, get at the genital territory, you would shake the tile off. You would literally take the feet, the balls, be certain, get the tile in the tile. Now, you ever kind of, what's that example? You ever been Alma? Right. You leave Alma, well, take it off your shirt because you bring Alabama with you. Understand the principle. Jesus, by the way, they're bad news for town because that testimony is them. I forget, we were door to door at the church, and this gentleman came over and said, hey, gets to church Sunday. At 3, they're never in your bus. I believe it. You'd ever come back, you'd talk to my. All right, Lord bless. You walk the road, when next I promise you, against me. So I said, hey, making my test against that. And I just find in this, I don't do here. I really caught hard. But in various, we have responsibility as dudes and learners moving forward. And then we first said, it's just even worse. All of us hold that the dark was being by his purpose because it was some man had from the dead. It doesn't know it's Elijah the prayer. I'm one of the old princes again. Here God and John, who is of whom I say, desire him. Why Luke listens? He answered. This is an Amway. This stands alone and make sense. Unless you get it for its perspective. Jesus is incredibly popular. Have you noted Paul and some take advantage of a time, do something, get them in the news? Have you noticed that's just like attention? It's for thing. Ever? Sure, not aside. No, the useful meeting that to keep in front of your sir, or giving it a should ever, or something to stir up. Man, I heard we're going, still just got Papa John. People ain't the old pits and get old pits more than you think the sex ability. It was so sick, thrown in, that wasn't see who does. I think that's reminded me, often not careful to think this word cloud are sure Jesus. You talk a lot of people, don't word, know a lot about just have the put together properly. I'm talking to people who, yeah, Jesus, great. You know, something like that job, so I'm going to get you here, huh? Not even that job, don't take guys. I'm sure one time, I was from First Church, and you well about church? I said, you can not. We don't have to do with what I could do. But I think I said, biblical New Testament church down, for a little reason. I'll remember Jim Haggard, all that has a social drinking. And I we were all these people in our bus. And they said, our boy be church. And we said, not. And the husband stepped at Jimmy. So what did Jimmy Smith do with church? We nothing Jimmy Smith. Had nothing to do with him. What's any guys, you're right. I've been to a little church man for 3 years. Never said him never asked a penny. And now we're Jimmy Smith. People wouldn't so much wow vision. People try to God and losing us around times happens. But he did what I think the just a few verses all about. Other than rep it and go out and preach the gospel. By the way, we're going out and sharing the God and see. Oh, and by the way, going out and gospel hear stories about Jesus. But just going out and everybody else. But notice what's in vain. And if you study what it had verse and group next graph, pain, pass, read graphs in too. And know that 10 and divided group correctly or select it's big with verse through. Let me tell you. Read it again. And the apostles went turn, told him what they'd done. Now what in one? The sin of verse 7. This is a poor time. Really, if you don't grow Monday, you know what will happen? Give you, we'll pay off, and we'll sell. And they'll come back to their hour and just later. Jude out and farmer and had to move nursing for a couple hours with ladies. I lost it. I was seared at them and called, get these out of here, buddy. I'm both doing that. At that dip and type hurry for the listen carefully. We come and we tell our visit. And we can tell our visit. We can encourage. Somebody got to study and glory. Somebody got to visit was sing and hurried. Somebody to share a trap somebody in the church was one. Some got told to come back to report. You know what? Some sins the vehicle have Jesus. Listen, all tonight to this point, no one care tonight. It's one. Jesus is together. The word Greek "sites" is the standard word we've used over again. It's simply translated learn or student. Jesus is the master teacher. He tells us to get what to do. Then how to do it. Then how to do it. He tells how to do it. He encourages them by them showing what to do and leading. In verse, they all come together and they tell it all done. He takes part privately. In the desert belongs to the city. You know what? This is Jesus encouraging, building his life. Now there's interesting in that with this chapter as we group 10 verses of follow instead of 1 9. Number 1, the God tells us called his disciples together, he stood together. Learners together. In verse 10, the word God declares, and the apostles when they turn. Now, in English, in our just about bilinguals, sometimes read way quickly. I think there are intentional play words here. Need to see. Jesus done all miracles. He's hung out tombs, man, blessed. Healed girls. He was tied the wall. He was sword. Whole terrific life struggle with a leading woman. He says, here's how we do it. You need to listen. Go out each authority. You got our responsibility. How we do. How we do. And verse 10, the text calls apostles. The Greek, the apostle means sent ones. No longer learners. Now, learners. Petition is a great tool for me. All of us need talent tonight. Jesus does disciples. All need both being students, being doers. How long you need them some stuff for you? How many times have been changed from the God? Share your with some. And statistically, hold the average Christian in America will statistically share their less one time Christian life. Time we need to be challenged from God. Pray before we do. We go being students to be practitioners? Tell you something. There's a reason why our act progress so that eventually get out. You're supposed to graduate as a senior. They this college that's you out of the real academic circle. Just a great college whispered in your field. Forget earn. Matt's my first went to enter school and Dollar was bringing. I'm going to tell you something. So long, whatever. Head's president will share. What you need tonight? He goes, train beef to you. We've studied you, and we hold out. There was in a room. Practice in your strength. We don't want you out in fashion that are efficient. We want you out anointed, one who lives. I want to tell you, unless you in these first verses is just a call for well to present. It's a reminder for you. We need to be petulant. Start being teachers of tishers, crap, doers. All know tragedy who can move beyond a straight academic. Our church sisters that have individuals who, you know, honestly, always got life struggles because academic issues, multiple issue effects. Or thank God to care for the little children. And by apparently, if we're here and saying about those, will conclude just one at a time. So tell that. When I sit and hold my hand morning, I think I could sit here. And more space in the room. She over me, my hand right. I guess I'll your hand, Grandma back then. What her? I just grabbed girl's hand. Okay, Grandma holding hand. I'm aware of the structural sympathies. It's the one's never group, isn't it? How better is it when never from being students to being leaders? How long? Less? How many Bible study? How many community groups? How small? How many services? How many life class? How many more stars? Brand say how many years? How decades? Just install it, or you roll out and make everybody's. The American church has very absorbed. You know what a sponge that just up there? It's really a squeeze water out you. And the good is you soak in more, and you sit down, soak in more. It's a pure process to keep the sponge from sinking. Say, well, we did worse. I grew up new there. Your life pour off out. Just the students, you know. When you're high at our grade rations, you know, give awards and everybody all their awards, and you know the ninth awards is in your high 7th grade. I'll never forget Richard. Jim T. was the teacher, would ask a coach. He goes, when I was 9th grade the ball, and he called the Knights to play ball and gave them black, and everybody's crazy. We had a pretty cool team. He called up the boy grader, and had this look on his face. He wasn't great. He was an 8th. He had played Argentine 4 seasons. Now how he would play, but he was a great player outside. He played years 7th grade, years 8th grade. And Mr. Jim, he was great. He already played 4 seasons our junior. And I burst on the platform, not far from interested, when a young man, I won't indicate, weird, somebody counters, said, "Stretch, I'm eighth grade." Interested turned, I was standing by the principal. He walked us. He's played for 4 years, keep the little so kept acting the night. It's hard. I get to know junior basketball. Sure. How many is the Holy Spirit of God to teach you something before it? See the training it takes. You do. Send your mission on taught it. And by the time they get there to taught it, the word of God called them apostles. Sons of men. One later, we ought to see the apostle pick names bomb. And on a secret name. I want to have very enriching and and I wrestled the whole wrestled with mine. There's some people left, someone have faith, trust, and we need to get the whole sin in our unity, in our soul. If we choose sharing it with them or put them with, we need to be clear, we all as best can. It's the whole sin. This was very on that. But you transition to spirit walk, student, doer. Perhaps it's sad someone never was the first deafened. If someone chooses to go back. What ministry do you have? Does Arch need to do that? Only you do. What leadership do you defend? Second, there's no read verse without it. Jesus can about fruit of our roots. From back there, goes out country, desert outside, says about what? I want to know what you're doing. He's just interested in all the classes and doing and being. He wants to practice and do it, and he wants to set fruit in lives. He's interested in minute back to us, filling our back, if you will, as ministers. Jesus examines taught value, hope, spiritual, and how our strength, our well-being. But tonight I ask you very questions. Are you proud? You ought to be. Quit learning. Jesus walked in and said, "What today? There's a in Texas. You're learning something. I never learning, right? It's what, 12? And stop. Never learn. Never quit growing. Never quit studying. Quit seeking to know more about the God. But soak it in, be real everyone, don't you? Practice. Go from a student, practitioner. So where do yourself? Doing faith, sharing, pouring into others? Are you doing it all? Are you a student? That's good. But the thing is, please pour into others. Share you know others. It's nice to get with wood. Honestly, one couple serious. Are you practicing faith? If he's using an out, I think are appropriate. When just burst from being fed with to me, the idea of being the faith perpetually grow. Angels and Adam. Where are your growth? Where are you investing in? What street fulfill? What for God you do? You're the person to do. A person you have, you need doing. Let's do it. Hearts bow their eyes. Just ask you if you know Lord to see face. I ain't student. Saying more of the student practice. Always learning. Keep growing. Always send. There's a ministry that you have in our church. There's a role for you, and it can responsibility can complete. Be obedient, and you say yes to the Holy God. Really believe the problem we try in our own strength. You know, right. We'll favorably try to do our own strength. We can to students who are inside faith, but we also pour our lives in theirs through the power of present God life, not in our own strength. Tonight, after that, who's leagues their heart. Father, I pray to help us grow, to get milk and to pour us enough to be out and just free. You know, God, one that's been with commitment to you for did not play unseen relationship. More than that, what I'm praying as we examine, we see the growing and that use of that will give itself to you. Your service the way you want to use, not depending on our own stuff, but that you clearly, you're not a prophet. You're God, the Christ. Yes, fill us in.